Good morning, Plymouth. This is Mexi Two Steps here, bringing you Devonport Park, my very opportunity moment. So we're going to start with this gorgeous building here. Look at that. That was built in the Victorian days, so that everybody could be all entertained around the park. And look, this is their garden to go with it. You can sit here, look, and just watch the world go by. Now, who would have thought that was built in Victorian times, and it lasted all the way through the war? Brilliant. And here's the lovely gardens. Look at that fountain, and look, you get the little seagulls having a bath. That's even better, isn't it? And as you walk down, you get a cannon. Look at that. Now that is something to have a look at. There we go, look. This is the Heritage Trail. I can tell you where to go. Tells you all about the fountains and the guns. Here he is, look. As we walk down. This is the memorial. I don't know if I can get it all in. Look at that. This is on one of your walks. Absolutely fantastic. And look, a man-made dispenser. That's for your doggy poo bags for people who forget them. Fantastic. Yes, again, look at these views. And we're still in Devonport. Look at that, the whole of the dockyard. So impressive. But that view, when you walk on the edge of the park, it's fantastic. There's Cornwall over there, look. Brilliant. All around the park, you have got these Victorian lights. They're brilliant. I still think that's the originals, but everywhere you walk, they're all around. This park is absolutely huge. You've got walkways in every direction. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at them all. You can be all day here, and you get all different views. Look at this. And you go around to your left or your right, and you got these lovely towers. I still can't remember what they were for. Yet look at the view. Over there is St. Budo. See, another direction. This leads you down to Marlborough Street this way. And you go all the way around. And this is just walking on one little path. And there you are on the other side. Absolutely fantastic. And the park is absolutely huge. Now from this way, you can walk down through Devonport and come up through Albert Road all the way up here and go to Stoke. So this one stretches miles, absolutely miles. So you can join this gorgeous park from every direction. Okay? Paths coming up from everywhere. They thought about everything in the Victorian days, didn't they? Well, today I've got my sister out for a walk.
Morning.
And we're enjoying the ambience of Devonport Park. Well, look at this, look. Even threw in some foxgloves. That's not foxgloves. That's, I've got what they're called now. That's not foxgloves. My sister told me wrong again. Hey, look at the walkways, look. Absolutely fantastic. They're every direction. And look at that. A bandstand right in the middle of Devonport Park. And they do every meeting here, and they will tell you what music's playing. Look at that. It's brilliant. And over there, that's Devonport Cafe, where you can have a lovely breakfast, fantastic cup of tea, and yet more walkways. Brilliant. And then when you walk up here, you're on the top of Stoke. So every direction you can get to a different place. So if you walk through Stoke, you can get down the bottom to the colleges, city centre, anywhere. As you come across the top of Devonport Park, here we go, look at this. This is a war memorial for everybody who fought in the First World War, 1914 to 1918. Absolutely wonderful. And then you go around here, look, and you have got tennis courts. There's abundance of here. And right down there, you have a glorious park. It is huge. Just right for the kids to play on while you're having a trot around the park, or you can stay there and have a nice cup of tea and watch them. Look, your little park right outside the cafe. How about that? And here we are. Look, you can see the Victorian house through the trees everywhere you go. You've got a play park for the older kids. Lovely gardens. Absolutely fantastic. There you go, as you come to the bottom of the park, you got a little assault course for the next age up, unless you want to give it a go as a challenge. And all around this park, you've got lovely flower beds. Now I'm walking down to the bottom now, where Devonport College is, and these lovely gates. Absolutely fantastic. Everywhere. Look at that, see? Look at that park. Absolutely fantastic. There you go, all the trees are in flower. Look at all these. Wonderful. And just there, that's an enclosed garden where they got unusual plants. You can walk around there as well. Brilliant. Yet again, all these pathways to all different places at Plymouth. There you go. And you can sit down and watch people play tennis if you want. In Devonport Park as well, they got routeways. This is for schools. And they bring the school kids down here and they show them how to grow things. Absolutely brilliant. There's a foxglove, look. Got it confused. There, that one at the back. Brilliant. They got little statues just popping up all the way through. You can walk around this little enclosed garden. It is absolutely gorgeous. Very unusual plants here. Wildflowers, everything. Now this little monument here at the bottom of the gates is for HMS ships, Cambridge, Hawke. They got them all. And the Royal Marines Woolwich Division. There you go, look, you can walk around. Look at that. How good is that? And then you got Sir Charles Napier. This is when it was actually built, I do believe. What we got? In memory, Admiral Sir Charles Napier. 1787. Wow, that is nice, isn't it? Lovely memorial. See the faces on these, pretty. Look, lovely statues. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow, who we got on this side? HMS ships. Cordelia, Drake, Vulcan. Wow, you got everybody. And then you got your little flowers around here, look, and your little statues. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. And what we got over here, we got Russell, Satellite, Wellington, all of them. God, I didn't even know this was here myself. This is the very impressive gates. Look at that. This is the lower gatehouse. The Victorian house up the top is higher gatehouse. Look at that. Very impressive.